That's right, boys, back once again for another live session right here on Twitch. And in this one, we are taking a look at the last 8 for the 2019 Gold Cup. We've got a lot to talk about, folks, because people have been busy over on the chat. So let's get cracking and take a look at those bad boy babies. Just stand by. Right, boys and girls, back once again for yet another live show right here on the Twitch, and we are taking a look at the final 8 quarterfinals out in the Americas for the 2019 Gold Cup. Now, if you are new to the platform, new to whatever, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, make sure you smash the old thumbs up on the old YouTube and smash the subscribe, and of course hit the old follow button, boys and girls, as we have got a lot to cover. Because there have been a few games. We're going to be covering all 4 groups, how they got to the quarterfinals, and a quick recap of those 8 nations. So let's get into it and take a look at those bad boys. So first and foremost, let's bring you up to speed with what went on over in Group A. Here they are. I started this one, not too shabby, with the old predictions scheme. A lot of orange there, got a lot of the results right. And I think I ended up okay at the grand scheme of things. Canada putting down a whopping 7-0. They matched Cuba's scoreline. So that's given me some food for thought here. I actually only called it as a 4-0 victory for Canada. And then Mexico squeezed by Martinique, unfortunately for them. 3-2 winners in the end. I did see Mexico scoring 3 goals. I just didn't expect Martinique to get anything from it. So that, my friends, puts the situation like this. Not bad, actually, when you look at it. Okay, I guess Canada did stumble against Mexico, but they did score a bucket load of goals. Yes, they were the whipping boys. I think in my early door prediction, way back in March, I think I had Cuba above Martinique in the final table. But ultimately, I think I called it right with Mexico and Canada going through. And that's what happened, boys and girls. But that's what I predicted. What did you guys over at home, maybe on Twitch, maybe on YouTube, predict? Got a lot of predictions for these bad boys, so let's take a look at it. First and foremost, the ever-present Purple Hazer, who has been with us since the get-go. He went with 3-1 victory for Canada over Cuba. He also went big on Mexico, 3-0 win over Martinique as well. So got the right results, but in the scorelines a little bit off. Double Ump, he was in there. He got a little bit closer to the mark with Canada's 4-0 victory over Cuba. And he also went big with Mexico, 4-1 win over Martinique. Hello, Double Ump and Purple Hazer joining us once again on the chat. Also, over on YouTube, a lot of them are here for you boys. Ellie Nador came in with a 2-0 victory for Canada over Cuba. Mexico went big as well, 4-1 win for Mexico over Martinique. Harley Bardot, new one in there. Canada 5, Cuba 0. Martinique 1, Mexico 6. He went massive on Mexico there. Samuel Jr. Desire, he just said, boom, Haiti won, which we'll talk about Haiti in just a second. All these other ones are blacked out because we're going to look at them in a second. It's Eddie Master. He came in with a 5-1 victory for Canada over Cuba. He also went big on Mexico, 4-0 win over Martinique as well. Pompey Lad is with back us once again. He went 5-0 Canada, 2-1 for Mexico over Martinique. That's closer to the money right there. Peter Grant came in with a 3-0 victory for Canada and a 4-1 win for Mexico. And the Football Nerd, who's been also chipping in with a lot of predictions these days. Canada 5, Cuba 1, Martinique 0, Mexico 3. So everything, the majority of us, in fact, probably all of us got the right results. The scorelines are everyone's all over the place, really. So no one got it bang on the nose. But who would have thought Canada sticking 7 past Cuba? So that is Group A. How about Group B? Well, here we go. It's a situation in Group B. And again, started this one pretty well with a lot of orange and a bit of green in there. I think I did botch this one up a little bit, though, as we headed to the match day 3 with Bermuda taking on Nicaragua. This game... yes, wow, they lost big time this time around. They made it worse. They made it worse this time around. So Nicaragua took on Bermuda on the 24th of June, and that ended up as a 2-0 victory for Bermuda over Nicaragua. I actually saw this as a 1-1 draw, so I got the right amount of goals. I just didn't dish them out correctly. Haiti took on Costa Rica in one of the surprises of the whole tournament here. Costa Rica probably fancied their chances, but they got ousted by the Haiti fanboys. They're out in full voice, boys and girls, and I think they can go all the way. I did call 2-1. I just called it 2-1 the other way. 25th of June that game took place, and that messed up Group B for you, as Costa Rica are now in second. Haiti take control, and they'll take on the runners-up of Group A. We'll have a look at those breakdowns in just a second. Bermuda get 3 points on the board, so congratulations for them getting themselves their first 3 points. But unfortunately, it's too little too late. Nicaragua go home. And look at this in the goal score column. Absolutely no goals by Nicaragua. bit of a shambles, that. Yeah, I'm happy for Haiti. I did get a lot of negative comments. But of my early door predictions, I wrote off Haiti. I thought I can't remember. I don't even want to look back at my very early predictions I did out in March, because I think they were. I know I had Costa Rica going through, but I don't know if I had Haiti. I think I had someone else. But anyway, so yeah, the Twitter chat, or the Twitch chat. We'll get them predictions in the old edit. So, Ellie Nador, she didn't bother with this one. Harley Bardot, though, he came in with a 2-3 victory for Nicaragua. He also came in with a 2-1 victory for Costa Rica over Haiti, so he got that wrong. Samuel Junior Desire was very happy with the Haiti victory. Eddie Master, he came in with a 1-0 victory for Bermuda over Nicaragua. Haiti 1-0 win over Costa Rica, so he got the right results there. Again, just to offer the score lines, so congrats to Eddie Master. Bermuda 5-1 winners over Nicaragua. That's AJ, and Costa Rica to Haiti 1. That's again the other way around. Peter Grant also came in with a 3-1 victory for Costa Rica and 1-0 win for Bermuda. More chats. There was lots going on over the YouTube, lots to keep up with. Trying to condense all this into one show here. Eddie Master, we did you already. Pompey Lad, he came in with a 2-1 victory for Bermuda over Nicaragua and a 1-1 draw between Haiti and Costa Rica. And the Football Nerd, 1-0 victory for Bermuda, 3-2 victory for Costa Rica. So that is that. The boys, I do apologise once again, and I'll get them on the edit once it goes on the YouTube. I'll correct it. So over in Group C, hopefully I've got this one right. Again, didn't start this group very well at all. As you can see, a lot of red splurges in there. Did have a couple of them, but hopefully I kind of rectified it. I don't think I did, actually. I think this group was a right mess from the start. Just couldn't predict anything in the right way. So the games that we were talking about, match day 3, is Jamaica up against Curaçao, and Curaçao, oh my goodness, picking up another result, folks. Obviously, they started off their campaign with a loss against El Salvador, picking up a win against Honduras, and scraping a draw against one of the favourites, Jamaica. Didn't see that one coming, folks. 2-1 win for me. For Jamaica, but I got that one wrong. Honduras against El Salvador, though, on the flip side, that ended up as a 4-0 victory for Honduras. I picked up a 2-0 victory, so not too shabby. Honduras and El Salvador just pretty much didn't show up this time around. So Jamaica go through as group winners with 5 points on the board. Curaçao hot on the heels with 4 points. Just enough goal difference to get themselves over the line and into the knockout stages. El Salvador in third with 4 points, so unlucky for them, and Honduras as well, just a little bit off the mark. So a difficult group, very difficult group. But what do you guys think? Hopefully I got you guys ready. So over on the YouTube, Yeet Boy Cringe, he went with a 4-2 victory for El Salvador over Honduras. He also went 2-1 win for Jamaica over Curaçao. SEC Music, he chipped in with a 2-1 draw for Jamaica, or a 1-0 win for Jamaica over Curaçao. He also he covered his bases here. He went a 2-1 victory for El Salvador over Honduras, or a 2-0 victory for El Salvador over Honduras. Harley Bardot was back once again. He or she went with Jamaica 3-0, Honduras 2-1 victory over El Salvador. Pumpy Lad also chipped in with a 1-1 draw against Jamaica Curaçao, so not bad there. Honduras 0, El Salvador 0, so he let himself down there. Eddie Master, he went with a 2-0 victory for Jamaica over Curaçao, not bad but wrong, and a Honduras 0, El Salvador 0. V Flores chipped in with a 2-1 victory for Jamaica and a 1-2 loss for Honduras. El Salvador picking up the victory in his or her eyes. RTS Verritz went with a 3-0 victory for Jamaica and a 1-0 win for Honduras. He also went on with a massive comment in there, but I had to chop it off. The Football Nerd came in with a 1-0 win for Jamaica over Curaçao and a 1-1 draw against Honduras and El Salvador. Alex Robertson came in with something which is completely for the next group. But the boys on Twitter, Twitch, wherever we are, Pablo Hazer went with a 2-0 victory for Jamaica over Curaçao. He also went big on El Salvador, 3-0 victory over Honduras. Dumbledore was also here for this stream. Jamaica 1, Curaçao 0, Honduras 2, El Salvador 1. Did we have anybody else? We did. We had Liam Martin, MUFC. He also chipped in with a 2-0 victory for Jamaica and a 2-1 victory for Honduras over El Salvador. So yeah, lots of predictions for these boys to keep up with the flux. But anyway, let's kick it on to the final group, Group D, to wrap this sucker up. I started this one pretty well though. A lot of orange and a bit of green in there. So that's not too bad. I can't believe I got that one right. The Guyana-Panama 4-2. That is mind-boggling. That's a weird scoreline to get right. I can see 2-0s, 2-1s, 1-0s, but me to get a 4-2 victory, that is pretty crazy. So Trinidad took on Guyana in the dead rubber match. This was on the 26th of June. Didn't have any real relevance. We already knew going into match day 3 that Panama and USA were through. It was just about to see who was going to go through or not be bottom. And Guyana stepped up the plate with a 1-1 draw, and I actually called 2-0, 2 goals for myself, but in favour of Trinidad. I think does that give Guyana a boost? Do they not finish bottom? We'll have to wait and see. Panama took on USA last night, 1-0 victory for the USA. Actually saw it was a 3-1 victory for the Americanos over Panama. And this is what it's done to Group D. And as you can see, Guyana not bottom in their first tournament, in their first Gold Cup. So that's a good achievement for them. They came here with little to no hope of anything, and to come in third above Trinidad and Tobago, who have been to World Cups, at least one. That's progress. Progress. You come into your first tournament, you finish third. Not too shabby indeed. But now it is all about the seriousness of the Final 8. But before we get into Final 8, let's have a look at what you boys predicted. First and foremost, over on YouTube, Alex Robertson came in with a 2-0 victory for the USA over Panama. He also went with Guyana. He went with the win for Guyana, but unfortunately wrong. Yeet Boy Cringe, he came with a 2-2 draw for USA against Panama, and also a 2-2 draw for TT against Guyana. SEC Music went with a 2-2 draw as well for Trinidad and Guyana. He also went with a 2-2. Everyone's sticking with the 2-2s. Panama 2, USA 2, or Panama 2, USA 3. So he was, he was covering his bases all over the place there. Harley Bardo was in with a 2-0 victory for Trinidad Tobago, and the USA 4-1 victory over Panama. Eddie Master, he came in with a 2-0 victory for TT over Guyana. Panama 1, USA 0. V Flores came in with a 3-0 victory for Trinidad over Guyana, a 2-2 draw, USA and Panama. RTS Verbitz, once again, he had that massive comment. Panama 1, USA 1. I don't think he called the other game. He did. He just, I don't know. He said a big old spiel about Guyana and Trinidad, but he didn't actually call it. Football Nerd came in with a 2-0 victory for Trinidad over Guyana, and a 1-2 loss for Panama over the USA. There's more. Pumpy Lad 96 PUP came in with a 1-1 draw, Trinidad and Guyana, so we got that one wrong. He got that one right. Panama 0, USA 3. That's not bad there, boys. That's not too shabby indeed. So good shout for the Pompey lad. But over on the Twitcher sphere, Purple Hazer came in with a 2-2 draw. Not bad there. He got the draw. He just, the goals are a little bit off. He also picked up the USA victory as well. So not too shabby. So both Purple Hazer and Pompey lad pretty close to the money. Pompey lad with the 1-1 draw though. Gotta give him respect. Double Ump came in with a 2-1 victory for TT over Guyana, 2-0 win for USA over Panama, and Liam Martin MUFC came in with a 2-0 victory for Guyana and a 2-0 win for Panama over the USA. There is so many flipping predictions, but I love it. That's what it's all about, boys. This is what these shows are all about, trying to get the audience involved, get your names on there, get your predictions on there, because we might find the actual psychopathic genius to come in and take over Cast the Cat and also give me the lottery numbers. That's what I'm all about. So let's take a look at those 8 nations that remain. It's the Golden 8 now, to see who can go through to the semi-finals. Now these games will be taking place, I'm imagining the first game will be Friday, maybe Saturday. I don't have the schedule in front of me. But anyway, Mexico, they are in here, and they started the tournament as 6-5, one of the favourites. Then went 10-11. They are now evens to win the whole stinking lot. Joining them is, Canada. They got a soft spot for them. Obviously, they got a rover. They got a rover in Loutweiler, but I also lived there back in the day when I was young. 14-1 currently. They were 30-1. Then they went to 25-1. They all stayed at 25-1 for the middle, for the last game. Now they're at 14-1 after they. So moving forward, we have Costa Rica. They started at 11-2, went to 7-1. They stayed at 7-1. They are now 12-1. So they've drifted a little bit. And then also Haiti, the long shots, 250-1 to 100-1. Then they've stuck at 50-1 for a good bit of time now. So these are for the first batch of 4. Joining them will be one of the surprise packages, Curaçao, 300-1, then 2,500-1, 250-1, and now they should be at 200-1. That graphic is a little bit off as well. Joining them is the Reggae Boys, 14-1. They stayed at 14-1 throughout the whole group stages, and now they've drifted to 16-1. Joining them is Panama, 12-1, 16-1, 14-1. They remain right now, and then then joining them, it is USA, one of the favourites as well. 7-5, 15-8, and they've stuck at 7-4 since the group stages. So that is your 8. How do they break up for the quarterfinals? Well, let's take a look at it. The first quarterfinal will be Haiti up against Canada. Group B winners Haiti up against Group A runners-up Canada. So let's take a look at that bad boy then. So these two sides have duked it out 10 times in all competitions. Canada winning 7 of them. Haiti the 1. They've been 2 draws between them. The bookmakers already have odds on this one because I think it's been Jamaica have been disappointing. I'm going to give you that. They've been a bit rough. They've not performed. They've been like the Argentina of the Gold Cup. They've not participated. The odds have Canada 7-10 favourites. Haiti 4-1 long shots. 13-5. 13-5 the draw. We have a 1 prediction in on the chat, and Papa Hayes is going with Canada. Now, I don't know what I've done. I can see a sneak peek of half of my prediction, but I don't know. I'll give you half. I'll give you half of it, and I have Haiti with a 2. I have Haiti with a 2. Oh, have I gone for a victory for Haiti, or have I gone for Canada going big? I've gone for Canada going big, boys. 3-2 victory over Haiti to squeak their bump through. Double umps coming in with a 3-1 victory for Canada as well. So all of us here live on the Twitch have gone for Canada, but I've gone for squeaky bum time. I really want to favour Haiti. They're my picks. I'd love to see them go out and win this crazy thing, defy all the odds, but I just don't see it happening, folks. Joining them in the next bracket, or part of their bracket, is Mexico against Costa Rica. So if Canada win and they go through, they will take on the winner of this one. So basically, they could duke it out with Mexico once again, which I think is kind of a bit weird. They should kind of distribute this out a little bit better, and maybe have this Mexico in the bottom half of the draw. But anyway, let's take a look. This is a tough one, I think. 2 teams with recent World Cup experience, so they've been at the bigger tournaments in recent times. So the record between the two sides is in favour of Mexico. 30 wins for Mexico, 7 for Costa Rica, 17 draws. That smells a bit fishy for me. I think this one could. Again, we talked about this the other day. Extra time and penalties. I think this will go beyond 90 minutes. I think. I will see what my predictions are in a minute. The bookmakers have Mexico 5-2 favourites. I know that circle is on the wrong thing, but I had to throw this together at 6 o'clock in the morning. So we got a couple of picks on the chat. We have Purple Haze going 3-1 Mexico. Double ump sticking to similar prediction with a 3-0 prediction as well. I've gone for 3 as well. I've gone for 3, and I've gone for 3-1. I've gone for the same as Purple Hazer. So we're on the same wavelength for that bad boy. So yes, big victory for Mexico, but I think also this could stretch to extra time, and then Mexico will turn on the juice. I think Mexico will prolong this a little bit, maybe 1-1 after 90 minutes, and then they'll score 2 in extra time to win with some comfort. And that will put them into the semi-finals, and we'll talk about semi-finals on another day. Also in the bottom half of the draw, we have Jamaica up against Panama here. Now, this one is difficult. This one is very difficult. Jamaica, as Purple Haze has said in the chat already, not performed so far, and Panama just, they've had an okay group. They've not really been challenged besides the US, and they only put, it wasn't a real test for them. I think they were already through. So yeah, the record between the two sides goes in favour of Panama. 17 matches, 8 wins for Panama, 2 for Jamaica, 7 draws. Purple Haze is in nice and early with his prediction that bookmakers have, I think, it's tight. It's very tight. I think Jamaica might shade this one here. I don't know. It's very tight there. These odds are just released like within the few hours. But anyway, 7-4 for Panama, 17-10 for Jamaica. The draw is pretty much 2-1. So tight. What we got? Oh, we got one more draw from Double Ump. Jamaica to win on penalties. Purple Haze is going 3-1 victory for Panama. Again, I don't know. I think I'm going in favour. I'm calling it a little bit wild. Going big on this one. This is where Jamaica step it up. Jamaica 3, Panama 2, another 5-goal bonanza. What am I thinking? Goals galore. Yeah, this is the round. This is the round that they'll play it. They'll be very open. all 4 matches will be very open. The semi-finals will be a lot more nervy because they're so close. This is this is the wild stage where they all go nuts, and you'll see some really bandstand performances, I think, from some of this. So Jamaica with the Reggae Boys will step it up, and they will oust Panama to get themselves through the semi-finals. And they could meet the winner of this one, USA, up against the shock favourites, Curaçao. Now, these two sides have yet to play each other. Yep, I could not find anything on these two sides duking it out ever. So this is the first encounter. The USA, red-hot favourites, 4-21. Curaçao, 14-1 to win the whole stinking lot. And the draw, 19-4. I hope we don't get the draws. So this one, I'm looking at you folks. What you got for me? Purple Haze is going 2-1 USA. So he's going for a squeaky bum win for USA. Double on the flip side, he's going big. He's going big time. 5-0 win for the USA over Curaçao. For me, I've also gone a little bit big, but not that big. I'm going with the USA 3, Curaçao 1. And the USA will make it through to the semi-finals. And in my eyes, they'll be taking on Jamaica in the semis, in the final 4, and that, my friends, is all I've got for you. Yeah, go Curaçao, go Haiti. Let's upset the apple cart here. Despite me predicting against them, I'd love to see them go through. In fact, right now, to be honest with you, I would love to see the winner of the Haiti-Canada one go all the way and win it. That's my pick, but I doubt they've got to go past Mexico, so I don't see them even getting past the semi-final stage. But anyway, that's all I've got for you right here on the Twitch. But before we go, a bit of admin for you, in case you've not seen this content. Blabbering Overseas will be going live on YouTube in the months of September and beyond, predicting each match day of the Premier League, the Sky Bet Championship, and we'll have pre-recorded Bundesliga, La Liga, and Serie A. Again, if you want to become Patreon boys and girls, there are some 6 additional leagues you'll get access to: League 1, League 2, the Scottish Premiership, the top division out in France, top division out in Holland, and the top division out in Portugal. And right here, right now, over on Twitch, we've been going live pretty much every single day. I think we've only missed the one day, and that's purely scheduled basis. I'm here, rain or shine. We've been doing the Copa America, we've been doing the Africa Cup of Nations, and right here, right now, we've just done the CONCACAF Gold Cup quarterfinals, and we'll be back tomorrow for, I believe it's going to be Africa Cup of Nations, match day 3, part something, I think, or match day, well, I don't know. It's going to be, we're wrapping up Africa Cup of Nations, so the next couple of days will be that. Africa Cup of Nations, Purple Hazer, that's we'll be back tomorrow for that. I think it's Groups A, match day 3. So I believe Egypt just won, and later on today, the other game will wrap up Group A and B, and then we can take a look at A and B tomorrow. So that, my friend, and if you want links to those bad boys, here they come right about now. So scribble them down, write them down, whatever you got. And yeah, come support the channel in any which way you can. So, what a bunch of quarterfinals. So, it's getting nitty-gritty in the Copa America and, of course, the Gold Cup. We're into the final 8 in both tournaments. So, the next time you'll see me in that regard, it'll be for semi-finals. It'll be into the final 4. So, and I've said this before, and I've said this again purely because, well, it's mainly because of I've got some travel ahead of me in the next week. I won't be doing a live show for the finals. We'll pre-record those. So the semi-finals. So basically, the next show for the Gold Cup and the Copa America will be the last show live on Twitch. But anyway, if you like, because I enjoy doing the live stuff, obviously technical snafus aside, I will be doing lots more of that in the month of September and beyond. So obviously still got the Africa Cup of Nations ahead, but yeah, it's been fun and enjoy it. Hopefully you do enjoy it as well. If you do, smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe over the YouTube, smash the follow. I think we gained one earlier today as we were live. Somebody came in, smashed the follow and buggered off. But anyway, do appreciate all those. We're trying to get myself into the old affiliate program, which is something I've been striving for since the get-go. But anyway, enough about that. Back very soon. In fact, let's have a quick chat when we will be back for those semi-finals. So let me bring up the schedule here. I believe the first quarterfinal takes place on Friday. So we'll be back Monday. We'll be back Monday for the semi-finals. Yeah, did I break it? 2,005, 10,000? Yeah. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's push it up to the big fat 11,000. But yes, thanks, Purple Hazer. Thanks for your support, for your chat, for your comments, for your participation here on the Twitch. Do appreciate that. Go over to his channel. Make sure you smash the best subscribe over there. Give him some love. He's predicting all sorts of stuff over there. Cricket, the lot. He's got it all going on. Anyway, until I see you tomorrow, very, very soon. Thanks again for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe. If you're looking for some more great Gold Cup content, why don't you join me for one of my live sessions over on Twitch? Details to that sucker in the old description down below.